بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hi, it's Otik and welcome back to Act and React. Today we are going to react on a video from There Is No Clash, and this is the seventh video in the series, which is titled as Qur'an Explains We Are Made of Stardust. The video has over 200,000 views, and I may have watched it before, but I can't recall. But I have watched a Hollywood movie named Stardust. So let's see if it matches like that, or the theme is totally different. So without delaying anymore, let's just move on with the video.
Hi. Do you remember in school when we learned about the water cycle, how water evaporates
Yeah,
and
water
falls
cycle.
again as rain?
I do
There was
remember
always
that.
a lingering question in my mind: how did water first form on our planet in the first place? As the
Didn't
years
the
have passed,
water
physicists have been
formed
able to
from the
answer this
salt
question. One
crystals
in particular,
or
Carl
salt
Sagan,
deposit
asserted
in
that
the
water first arrived on our
asteroids
planet
that
when
hit
stars
Earth?
first appeared. Stars aren't simply shiny things that twinkle in the night. Inside stars, a series of nuclear burning stages transform the star into an onion-like shell structure that produces heavier and heavier elements in its various stages. Elements like silicon, neon, calcium, copper, chromium, carbon, oxygen, the list goes on, and this causes the star to expand more and more. The last element to be produced by the star, the one that sits in the very core of the star, is iron, which makes the star resist any further compression and lose its ability to expand. The star then becomes a bloated ball of gas with a dense iron core, slightly similar to the size of planet Earth, resting at the very centre. No more energy can be produced by the iron core
An
because
iron
iron
core
doesn't burn.
larger
This
than
causes
Earth.
the star's store of energy
And
to
yes,
become
iron
depleted,
doesn't burn,
and
it
it is
just
this
melts.
process that spells the end for the star. The end of a supermassive star results in an explosion, a supernova. After the star explodes in a supernova, it leaves behind its core as a remnant.
Won't the
The core of
iron
this remnant is more rigid than
expand,
steel. This remnant is the
extend
densest star known
under
to exist
heat
in
and
the
pressure?
universe. It's called a neutron star or a pulsar.
Maybe the density
This
is bigger.
pulsar is characterized by unique
Oh yeah, and
characteristics.
pulsar.
First, it's very dense. How dense? Let's put it this way. A teaspoon of matter from a neutron star or pulsar weighs as much as Mount Everest. Secondly, it
They are
punches
very
holes
dense.
in stellar disks. In NASA's Chandra X observatory, scientists have observed a pulsar punching a hole in a disk of gas or stellar disk around its companion star. They published this information along with an image of the pulsar on their website on July the 23rd, 2015. In the form of stardust, supernovas scatter the elements that surround the core of the star and that are made through nuclear fusion by the star out into the cosmos. And these are the same elements that make up other stars, planets, and everything on Earth, including our bodies. In her research work published in 2014 in the Astrophysical Journal, Goranka Bil-Albegovic and her research team described exploding stars as cosmic cement mixers in order to explain the presence of building material in space. They recorded that when the very massive stars die, they explode and litter space with a variety of elements. All the ingredients of cement have been found in such stellar remnants, meaning that stardust is not just dust, it is cement-like dust, which solidifies after being mixed with water. The oxygen synthesized in stars via nuclear reactions is dispersed with the stardust through the cosmos and combines for the first time with hydrogen to form water, H2O. And here lies the answer to the question I posed at the beginning. Where does water really come from? Water was formed and emerged for the first time from between the cement-like dust and the remnant star core, which is more rigid than steel, the pulsar. Meaning that the dust grains that float through the solar system contain tiny pockets of water, and water has been found trapped inside real stardust. Scientists believe that this stardust rained down continuously on young planet Earth and brought with it the organic material needed for the eventual origins of life. The discovery of water in stardust suggests that the continuous stardust falls have acted as a continuous rainfall, which brought water to our molten planet. In the Quranic chapter called Al-Tariq, or the Pulsar, God swears by the star which punches holes that we are made from the showers of water. the water which emerged from between kinds of cement like dust and steel. The Holy Qur'an says, "By the heaven and by the pulsar, and have you understood what the pulsar is? It is the star which punches holes. There is not a soul that does not have a guardian over it, so man must consider from what he has been created. He was created from the water ejected, that is emerging from between the steel and cement-like dust. God has all power to resurrect him." It's beyond incredible that a book from 1400 years ago would mention such topics. So when the famous physicist Carl Sagan said, "We are all made of star stuff," he wasn't speaking poetically or figuratively, he meant it literally. But before Carl Sagan and his great-great-grandfathers were even born, the Qur'an had already told us that showers brought the elements that make up everything on earth, including our bodies, when it says, "Have you not seen that God has sent water down from the heaven to make fruits of various colours, mountains of various colours like white, red and intense black mountains, and also to make the various colours of people, moving creatures and grazing livestock?"
Yeah, see that there, sent water down doesn't mean
NASA sent a
rainfall. It
spacecraft
can be
called
that also.
Stardust on a mission to
Water
collect
with
cosmic dust
asteroids
samples
in
from
salt
a
form,
comet to be brought back to
as
Earth for
salt
analysis.
deposits.
Andrew Westphal, a planetary scientist and the study lead of this mission, said, "By analysing interstellar dust, we can understand our own origins." Mr. Westphal was right. The analysis of the cosmic dust collected yielded some informative and sometimes puzzling results about the physical characteristics of stardust, other than the fact that it is similar to cement. They found that it is sticky, covered in organic matter, as stated by Dr. William Revel, the Emeritus Professor of Biochemistry at University College Cork in Ireland. It is soft, amorphous, not crystalline silicates, as stated by Dr. Franziska Kemper in 2004 in the Astrophysics Journal. And it is dark, tar-like, as stated by Drs. Franz R. Kruger and Jochen Kissel at the Max Planck Institute in Munich, Germany. It was also described as similar to cement by Goranka Bilabegovic in the Astrophysical Journal in 2014. But you know where else we can look to learn a great deal about our origins? The Qur'an. Not only does the Qur'an state that humans were originally created from dust, but it also states the physical characteristics of this dust in the following verses, and they are strikingly similar to what the scientists described later. Other than its similarity to cement, the Qur'an describes the dust that we are created from as sticky, soft and dark or tar-like. Chapter 30, verse 20. "And of his signs is that he created you from dust."
I guess,
Chapter 37, verse 11. "Indeed, we created men from sticky clay."
described
And
the
chapter
Romans
15, verses
in that time.
26. "And indeed, we created man from potter's clay of altered black, smooth mud."
37. Okay, so that was the video. I am not really convinced about this video. Why, I would explain. Because I've seen a lot of videos concerning the creation of the universe and how mankind started uh, in this planet, and how it was Cambrian expulsion, then Permian extinction, how dinosaurs were gone extinct. And I have seen a lot of videos about this one. And first, the earth was a molten core. The molten core, it was a hellish scene. The lava all around the planet, and there were no water, no vegetation, and anything of that sort. Though, so I what I know is that there were asteroids which were formed due to supernovas bursting out in the distant galaxies or stars. Could be these galaxy star or other galaxies, but stars called supernovas were burst, and they formed those asteroids, and they had salt deposits in them, and those asteroids hit earth, um, and generally that salt deposit stacked up in the surface of the earth, and it created massive oceans. So my theory was that regarding what I have learned so far. Um, The problem with this sort of videos is that they try to superimpose scientific stuff on the religious stuff, and often they could hurt us in the long run, because Quran is authentic and 100% correct. And if you try to superimpose your ideas with this text, then if someday a new thing or a new theory develops and then you can't match it up, so if you are not 100% sure, I don't think you should superimpose the ideas of science with the Quran. Regarding the Stardust thing, clay, cement, mud like tar like things, in that view, I would say it was quite obvious and quite remarkable that Quran is correct in that regard. I think it was chapter 30 Surah Rum, chapter 37 Safiyat, and chapter 15 Surah Al Hijr, if I'm not mistaken. And all of them describe different types of color, different types of construct of the material that was used to create mankind. Uh, so yeah, second part of the video I was quite convinced, and but first part is uh, I'm doubtful. I'm not gonna say it's wrong or anything, but I'm doubtful about the first part of the video. So I think it's getting quite a big video and it will be hard to edit. So that's all for today, and thank you very much. Have a nice day, have a great day. I'll come back again with another video. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khairan.